looks all right. We had to start.
I look okay.
No, you look great. But your feed, I was checking your feed.
I know, because we came on and we went off just in case you thought you saw
had a
us.
premature.
It wasn't a figment of your imagination. It was true.
We were there
really
for a
were
second.
there. And then we weren't because I had a low connection.
I don't know how.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff. I don't know how long it takes for people to get a notification that we're live.
I would think about as long as it took for Jeff to come on.
Oh, I guess. But no, he could have just been
Waiting.
scrolling by.
He was just waiting for us to come on. Like,
What's
he
up,
had no
Michael?
idea.
Neely,
Michael, hi,
hello,
Neely.
hello.
Or like
I saw Michael earlier. He did a post.
Oh, really?
I saw his face. He reminded me of someone else.
You know, you
that I
didn't do
saw.
something, honey.
Oh yeah, sorry.
When we had a meeting last night with our committee, and we had a 4 o'clock meeting, and it was almost a quarter to 5, and we said,
remember.
"Oh, we didn't forgot our 420 kiss, so we kissed during our meeting."
8:59 kiss.
It's our 8:59 kiss for the 420 that we go 420
What's up,
live.
Susie?
Hey, Susie.
What's going
Hey,
on?
Felice. So I wrote as a quote in my post a Coretta Scott King quote, and it's the greatness of a community is most accurately measured by the compassionate action of its members. And I was thinking, boy, how grateful am I that we've been living in Livingston for 27 years. Since March of 1993. Actually, I think tomorrow will be our closing date. I think we closed on March 31st, 1993, a year after we got married.
That was 27
years ago. Yeah. So we're residing in Livingston, and we've been active.
So did we ever
members.
add up the property taxes? See how much property taxes we paid?
You know what? I've told you that before. How much have we paid for health insurance? How much we paid for life insurance?
True.
How much we paid for taxes? How much?
But
I mean, crazy. Millions, actually.
But we have, I would say, though, as citizens,
Yeah.
right, we have certainly gotten our money's worth out of living in Livingston.
Well, we moved here for first of
No,
all,
meaning that
two things. The kids.
Meaning that we
for the schools.
Right, but we take advantage of what the town offers.
Well, we do.
In services and things like that.
You do.
You know,
Hey, Lisa.
We utilize that.
Hey, Rita. Rita's
so,
here, look.
Hey, what's up, Rita?
Hey,
I have
Adam.
to tell you.
Robert's going to just have a side conversation for a
So
moment.
Rita, if you're not just passing by, her son Stefan,
Yes.
she just posted. He worked on something that's on right now. He did the visual effects.
Maybe Rita can help us and put it in the comments. Hey, Lenora.
I can go back and
You know,
check.
Lenora's a grandma.
But we really remember when we first saw his work.
Your
Remember when
grandbaby's
it was?
beautiful. So what? What about with?
When we first saw, he worked. Terminal Bar. He did the
Yes.
film of his.
It was
of
amazing.
the bar.
Oh, that was amazing.
What is that?
That was an
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
I remember that.
What's up,
premiere.
Brian?
Hey, Brian. So
yeah.
So wait, that was one quote because I really do believe community is better together, it's stronger together, and we've been volunteers for most of once we became parents, mostly. I mean, we had kids in 94 and 96 respectively, and then as soon as they were in nursery school and mostly Harrison Elementary School, which is our kids' alumni.
Alma mater.
Excuse me, they're alumni too.
They are alumni.
They are
The
alumni.
school is
They're
their alma mater.
Yes, thank you. That is correct. Their alma mater. We have a very special place in our heart, and one of our committee
love
members
Harrison.
is Martha Ackerman, who we met at Harrison
Yes.
Elementary when she was the assistant in Alex's school.
Right.
But we all have met in a different way, our committee members, which we're going to talk about in a second. But I got to tell you, Helen Keller, which was my mother's favorite person, like to quote, or just in general in life, because she's a survivor. She says alone, this, everyone knows this phrase, alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. And I really do believe that is so true.
Absolutely.
And I have to say, I'm really grateful.
Especially important stuff. Important stuff is rarely accomplished
But
by a single individual.
I love when people have a spark of an idea and others say, that sounds great and let's do it. And then you get the right people together. I mean, listen, I am so grateful. So working with Neely, who is a beautiful woman, a mom, and she runs that L-Town Lowdown group. God bless her.
And Brian, who's a beautiful woman too.
Exactly. Hey, Joy, another beautiful woman. See, popped up as you spoke. But no, Brian is a musician. and that was part of
And
the
Livingston Dad,
inspiration.
he runs
Livingston
the Livingston
Dads.
Dads group.
And then you've got Martha and Alan, you know. So I said, Martha, we met at Harrison School.
And
but
he's a musician. He's performing.
I said that.
Oh,
You
you
weren't
did?
listening. Yeah, I
Oh.
did. I did. That was, well, part of the other inspiration to
And
what
a
we're
Harrison
doing.
Dad.
What?
And a Harrison Dad.
And a Harrison Dad. So here we've got, right, which really is awesome. And then we've got two, Unico Citizen Award recipients.
Citizens of the Year.
Citizens of the Year. They're like work husband and wife, or community members husband and wife, even though they both got really amazing partners and spouses. But Martha Ackerman and Alan Karpus, who are so highly involved in town. So along with Holly and Robert, that's us, we have been planning behind the scenes, and we just released it tonight. We're so excited to release Livingston Sings. And it is a benefit concert that is going to be a fundraiser for Livingston Neighbors Helping Neighbors, which is an initiative, an affiliate of the Healthy Community, Healthy Youth, a 501c3. C3 or 3C?
Yes.
I said it right?
Yes.
C3 charitable organization. So what we know is that there are some people that are in need pre-epidemic, and there are those that are going to be in even more need now.
So the group, the committee helps with short-term financial assistance.
And in-kind services
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
So they help people really get, move a little more forward with their lives, to support them, to be embraced with love. Hey, Artie.
Artie.
And hey, Michael in Arizona. We love Arizona, but I'm sorry it's a lockdown state, but better being a lockdown state. So while we're locked down, that's why we want to bring this national. Even though it is supporting local, you know, we all have local, and then you have global. And right in between is obviously national. So I really do believe that what we're doing is something that, you know, towns can be inspired to do. But most importantly, we would like you to kind of take a little, just some not have to think time, you know, and meaning be entertained.
Okay. Not have to think time?
Meaning not having to think
I
about.
never heard it quite put that
Not
way.
have to think time. Meaning
Let's have some not have to think
well, it's some
time.
decompressed time.
What's up,
you know,
Wayne?
some time just to listen to some local talent.
Right.
And we're
Unwind.
Unwind, right. That would be a better way to put it, to unwind. And also, if you can, every dollar helps. I mean, you know, Robert and I have worked with a variety of orgs through the years. And everyone, that is a very personal contribution. So it is tax deductible, but it's also, people have to know, what do you want to support? I think right now there are people, I have a friend that said, you know, there are people that are worse off than me. And if I can help, I'm going to.
Well, you know, it's always, you know, for me, I've been in the nonprofit space for 15 years or so now.
Yep.
And I understand, you know, how that works, right? And, you know, you do need people to support other people, especially in times of great stress, you know, financial stress. You know, the fact that everyone's going through it doesn't really, you know, even though everyone's going through this, it affects certain people more than other people. And that's what we want to try and alleviate, is to help those who are really having a hard time
and
with
don't
this.
necessarily have anyone to go to. You know,
Correct. That don't have a support system that a lot of us have, whether it be family or friends, co-workers, you know, things like that, for whatever reason.
So one, we don't want people to be alone. Two, very often there are people that are single parents.
And that's the kind of thing with not wanting people to be alone. You know, you know, if you don't have, and I've said this time and time again, not everyone has money to give, right? But everybody has time to give.
And I think we're all realizing that a lot more today.
So, you know, there are, and we'll hear more about this, I think, as we, in these next coming weeks, because I know there are initiatives to make sure that people who are alone are not feeling so alone. And that's part of the reason why we're doing some of these events in the live space, And we hope that what we do in the live space gives you a little bit of human contact, if you want to refer to us as human. Because not everyone has, hey Neely,
Hey, Lori.
not everyone
Hey, Neely.
has someone else in their home right now, or even under normal circumstances, those who live alone that depend on being able to get out and getting to the library
It's
or
also,
to the senior
but
center
Robert, it's
or
also,
something like that.
It's also alone, and it's also feeling alone. And the thing is that there are also, okay, you have people that are singles, okay, and there are people right now, even in assisted living and nursing homes and other care facilities, that they even have their friends within the facilities and can't be with their friends in the facilities.
Right. I was talking to Bruce today, and he said his parents are kind of really confined to their, and in those places, right, for us to be confined here in our home, okay, we've got multiple rooms to be in. We've got a backyard to go in.
So grateful. We
there's space in which to live. You know, if you're in an assisted living facility, chances are you're in a 2-room apartment.
Small, usually small, efficiency.
You know,
usually it's communal dining.
But it's so funny because, not funny, but, kind of ironic. That
Having a flash
there
funny.
was a town council meeting tonight, and I was watching on Zoom, and so the different departments were giving their report, right, an update. So Chief Marshutz, right, the police chief, who we like a lot, was giving his report, and
hey Pete, hey
Cindy, and so it was funny in his report. He was reporting on crime, right?
There was none,
and he said, crime is down.
Yeah, okay.
Even fraud is down.
Right.
And he said, usually in situations where there's disasters and things like that, fraud goes up, and it wasn't. But then he said, and I guess he wasn't joking here, but it's something that you think about, or you have to think about, and there's certainly people in this. He said that there haven't been as many domestic violence calls as they normally would.
What did they attribute that to?
I don't quite know. But I'm glad to hear that people are getting along. And didn't you read something about what you said you thought that the initial reports about the divorce rate?
I think you actually said something flippantly the other day, and I know a family attorney that actually wrote an article about why there may or may not potentially be more divorce.
Right.
That
well,
happens.
I didn't read
the article
yet. Imagine,
but I saw the
couples who don't like each other,
right?
Now suddenly forced. So you were reading because the article said you can't talk right. You don't have the privacy to talk to your divorce attorney when you're both in the same.
But think about it. Thing is, but I was thinking about this. Okay, it is a moment in time.
Hey, Bob.
It is. Hey, Marcy.
Joanna.
I was thinking, see Marcy with, she was at Care One. I'm telling you, I think about the people that are there. But this was thinking about, okay, if this was, all of a sudden everyone says, okay, that's it, stay home. Okay? You have to stay home. Okay? So right now, let's say, I was thinking about this. I didn't even discuss this with you. Seriously, people. Okay? Is that...
I'm hearing it for the first time.
No, you are hearing it for the first time.
Okay, get ready. Okay?
Because here it is, there's a couple that is just separated. But they're separated under the same roof.
Right.
Okay, so again...
Oh, you mean circumstances now they're under quarantine. They were waiting to now be separated.
They were... It's who knows?
And they can't be with their respective boyfriends or girlfriends.
Correct. They didn't even make out the kids are still living under the roof.
So what if they reconcile?
They wouldn't be home.
What if they reconcile?
Well, that's a possibility, right? But the thing is, let's say they didn't. Okay, let's say one was about to move out. Okay,
and
they may still have.
If they had
where do you go?
Intercourse,
someone had nowhere to go.
Someone got pregnant.
Oh my God. Okay, Robert, you're making a whole soap. Now you're selling soap opera. But know what I was thinking about? Rewind a sec. If you have a single parent with children right now, and here the single parent is actually, you know what? We have a friend. We have a friend that I read on Facebook today that was so happily employed. Okay, and she has older children. but she was just laid off.
Yeah.
Okay? Even if it was furloughed, she was laid off. That income, you're counting on to pay for everything.
Yes. Well, welcome to the current state of the world.
So the thing is it is affecting people. I'm just saying is that a single parent with childcare,
you're gonna have to get a roommate.
The Y is closed.
You're gonna have to get a roommate. I'm gonna call Jessica Alba. See if she.
Why is Neely
wants
laughing?
To,
What does she think is funny?
I don't know. I'll call Jessica Alba and see if she wants to kind of
I thought you were over her.
Well, let's see. Who would I pick?
Who would you pick?
I don't know. Maybe someone that can.
What about Mila? You don't like Mila Kunis?
No.
Someone who would cook. So you want Paula Dean? Okay.
Yes.
You can have Paula Dean. Butter. No, Rachel Ray. She's gained a few pounds, honey. She can cook.
I know.
He makes the cocktails. She cooks.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait. Go ahead. No. Wait. Oh, what about what's her name? You know the one I'm talking about. Oh, she's not your type at all. The Italian one. What's her name?
No. What about?
What's her name? The one that's the big producer's granddaughter. What is the girl that plays with listen to me.
Listening.
No, who's
No,
the
you're
barbecue
talking
guy? Oh, come on, we know every Food Network person. I'm thinking of versus Guy Fieri. We watch. Okay, that's separate. Okay,
Right.
Then you've got.
Who are we trying to figure out here?
Okay, these are all the Food Network people we like, right?
Right.
Who is the
This is someone we'd
who's
want to
the
live with?
Italian? No, I'm thinking who's someone you would like to be with that could cook.
Oh. I know what you're talking about. But she's not on
Happy
anymore.
birthday to your boys.
He's not up.
Okay, so Brian, I'll check up with Jade Cat. Well, I wish I knew who she was. Because, by the way, Brian, you are a lot younger than us.
And he's single.
Well, then you should go for it. All you got to do is message her on
It's a
Instagram.
bachelor.
Brian. Yeah, actually, apply to be the bachelor.
Yeah,
Wait a
that'd
second,
be cool.
Robert.
Oh, maybe we should do that in Livingston. Like do the Bachelor online. we have a lot of single.
We actually do.
Single parents.
We actually do.
Stuff.
Boys,
Yeah.
we have a lot of young men and a lot of young
I
women.
wonder if we could do that.
No.
Why not?
Thank you. Giada De Laurentiis. Okay, you know what? I connect.
Thanks, Bob. Fraternity brother.
You can, let me just tell you something, Neely. You are welcome to share us anytime. I mean, really. I am.
I
would
think-
be
I
joyous
think-
for you to share this.
I think.
You think?
You
don't think.
I don't know if for somebody cook. Yeah,
Not for me,
someone
thanks.
cook.
She says, other than your spouse, who would you want to be quarantined with?
Yeah.
Well,
I think
that's a
someone
great
asked
question,
that.
and I think people should.
That
put
was
it in-
asked in L-Town, and I posted who it would be. It's an Instagram.
Who?
Someone on
So
Instagram.
now you want to be Jessica Alba?
Someone on Instagram.
Or someone
I don't
who
know
could
her
cook.
name. I don't know her
Someone
name.
who could cook.
No. Well, she cooks, but
What
she's
about
more of a
what
thing.
about Joel? Katie Joel. She's pretty.
No.
No?
No. I don't want someone who can speak English.
He wants.
That's what
you
I
know
would
what? I'm
prefer.
not even going to say it
I don't
loud.
want anyone who can speak English.
He'd like the mouth to do other things. He doesn't have
What
to.
time is it? You can't say shit like that until 10 o'clock.
I can't. I'm talking about meaning you rather eat with your mouth rather than speak foreign languages,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
You want to eat. You want someone who cooks for
We have
you
ice cream,
and doesn't
right?
speak English.
Right. I like the not speaking English.
That's what he said.
Right.
Now here we go with the
I
googly
prefer-
eyes again.
I like
You know what? The
like
thing
a
is,
language
Brian,
barrier.
you know what? I'm
I
curious.
thank
You
you.
can
I
have him.
prefer a language barrier. I prefer a language barrier.
Listen, I love my newest committee. I love this group. This is a really cool group. And you know what? We're cool too. So,
Wait.
Sunday, April 5th, 6 to 9 p.m. Awesome musical talent. You may know the people, you may not. We're not going to tell you yet who they are. Oh, no, this is not. No. Hey, Shari. Oh, I thought it was Shari. No.
My wife is hooked.
Oh,
Did
forget
you
it.
all see that?
No, I'm addicted.
Did you all see that?
No, you're not allowed to do that. That's against the law. Don't do that. I think Neely plays. I would love to play with Neely. Neely, we should play together. Got the card. We all got
Holly
the
has
card.
now found the Mahjong app.
Why didn't someone tell me about it last year?
When you were quarantined last year?
Yeah. Who would I want to be quarantined with? No one. I actually.
No one but me.
By the way,
I satisfy
I'm gonna tell you
all
what.
of her needs.
I don't want to be quarantined with.
She
If I
would-
couldn't be with Robert, I'd rather be by myself.
Oh, that's so sweet of you, you liar.
I'm not.
No,
I'm not.
I know.
I
know.
I would be
I
okay with you know what. Giggle, giggle, chuckle, chuckle. Thank you, Neely. I love to play with you. We are going to make a date
The new card. She
starting
gave the
after
new
next
card.
Sunday. We are too busy this week. But next Sunday, no, starting next week, let's set up a time to play together.
Yes, all day.
I'd love to do that.
Right. Okay. We know
Well,
that.
you know what's fun about doing this is that
No.
we're planning an event.
Yes. And what's the fun part?
Who's the new card game? Yes, the new card. Yes,
came.
the new card came.
You
Yeah, I
have to
know. I
push
love
this
it.
up. We're gonna see the new stuff.
What?
Nothing.
What did I
Talking to
just say?
myself. Just talking to myself.
Okay. All right. Listen, everyone. Have an amazing evening. I was just saying this is a fun thing because we were planning an event.
What is the fun thing? This is the fun thing, or planning the event is the fun thing?
They're
You're
both-
talking in fragments.
They're both fun. Hey, Doreen. Hey, Trudy. We wish you an awesome evening. It's Monday night. Those of you who like American Idol, watch it. If you don't, don't.
It will be off the air shortly.
Yes, without a doubt. Your mother, I love when she goes.
She didn't understand.
They're all
what you were
hugging
saying.
and hugging. I said, it's recorded.
It was done in January.
Yeah. Yeah, your father's saying that in the background.
Right. She doesn't understand that.
I think she does. Sometimes she just talks.
Sometimes.
Well, I do that too. Hey, Gail, have an amazing evening. Is there anything else you want to add about Livingston Sings? Come on.
Livingston Sings Sunday night. You can find it on the L Town Lowdown page. You can find it on the New Media Connection page. You can find it on newmediaconnection.com. You can find it on the
My page and your
Livingston
page.
Chamber of Commerce page.
You added it there already?
On the Facebook page. I cross-posted, so it will pop up when it goes live.
Thank you, Mayor Rudy, for announcing it at tonight's Livingston
Yes,
Council
Rudy,
meeting. We are
Mayor
grateful.
Rudy Fernandez gave us a plug on
The council.
during the council meeting tonight.
And we're going to keep reminding you all week long. Please share it. Thanks. Ryan's going to post it on Dad's. So post it everywhere. Cool. Your page, Dad's page, any page that you're allowed based on the rules of the page. Do not violate any rules.
And listen to me. Okay, listen to me. This is a public service announcement. Okay. There've been a lot of restaurants and things that they've been not necessarily been able to live up to everyone's expectations under the circumstances. You got to cut them some slack, right? Like Calabria in town celebrated their 40th anniversary as a restaurant in town, which we congratulate them for. They are a staple, and they offered a special offer, which was quite extraordinary, and it attracted a lot of attention, and some people got shut out. We got shut out from it, which is cool, but some people got really upset, and it's like, relax, don't get so mad because you didn't get the dinner special, okay? Life could be worse, trust me. Don't get bent out of shape because you didn't get in on the dinner special, okay? Chill. Cook dinner, all right? It won't hurt you, okay? Just cut them some slack. These restaurants are doing the best they can. They want to keep clean. They want to offer the curbside pickup, the delivery. Don't complain if the delivery is taking time, all right? This is extraordinary circumstances, all right? Don't get, relax. Cut everybody a little bit of slack. Everyone's doing the best they can under the circumstances. Nobody's done any of this before.
And listen, we were one of those people, so we're saying it
This
from
is not
firsthand.
like the time in October when we had that freaky storm around Halloween and all the trees came down, and it's like, well, listen, don't go up McClellan because McClellan's got trees down. Take Thurston over and cut through, right? You found a way around. This is different stuff. This is not navigating around closed streets because there are trees down, okay? This is stuff that's putting people in the hospital, and this is stuff that's causing people to lose their lives, okay? So listen to the rules, do what you're told, don't get people don't put other people in danger, Okay, what you think is just satisfying your own desires to do, and like you can't tell me what to do, kind of thing. Well, that's all well and good, but you're putting other people's lives in jeopardy, not just your own. Okay, so that's the problem here. It's not like, oh, well, I'm going to eat this stuff. I don't care if it's going to kill me. I'm going to eat this anyway. Well, that's great, but all of this stuff affects everybody else, right? So everyone just chill, relax, stay home, watch the concert next Sunday. Don't get anybody sick. Don't get yourself sick. Okay, eat the food you got in your house.
And we want
if
you to
can't get
engage.
through.
But we want you to engage with us. Right?
Correct.
We want you to engage, so stay
And
tuned.
cut people a little slack.
Okay. We're all going to have a really great week together. Every day we are stronger together, we're better together. Just like my shirt says, stay strong.
Show me boobs.
Be fierce. Can't help them. They're there. Stay strong.
Come on.
Be
we
fierce.
Want to get,
I have to tell you, every day, you got to wake up, show up, do the best you can, be kind,
get out of bed,
be compassionate,
get dressed.
and really just continue to just no excuses. Just do your best.
And when the sun is shining, and it will, hopefully in the next few
go
days,
outside
go
and get a
outside
little,
and let
get
the
it.
sun hit your
Let it
face
kiss you.
for a few minutes. Get that vitamin D, dose of vitamin D, and we'll all get through this together. But don't be selfish.
Okay, Robert, you already said that.
All right.
All right.
I'm getting
I want
upset.
you to end on a nice note.
I love all of you. I don't want anybody getting sick.
He worries. He's a worrier. He's a warrior and he's a worrier. Have a great night, everyone.